When the world sees the British royal family, they see elegance, grace, and carefully chosen style. But what if those polished outfits were more than just beautiful? What if every hat, every brooch, every ribbon carried a message? Subtle signals of power, emotion, and even quiet rebellion. For over a century, royal fashion hasn't just been about tradition. It's been a language. A language spoken not with words, but with silk, colour, and diamonds. Today, we're stepping into that secret world to uncover the hidden messages stitched into royal fashion. And once you learn how to read it, you'll never look at the royals the same way again. 1. The Queen's Brooch Code. Elizabeth II's wardrobe was a masterpiece of diplomacy. Her brooches, small as they were, spoke volumes. During her meeting with President Trump in 2018, royal watchers noticed something fascinating. On day 1, she wore a brooch gifted by the Obamas. On day 2, she wore a piece her mother had worn to her father's funeral. On day 3, she chose a brooch given by Canada. Subtle? Perhaps. Coincidence? Unlikely. Those who knew her style understood. Each brooch was chosen with care, a silent message wrapped in royal pearls and diamonds. But her jewelry wasn't the only part of her fashion language. Sometimes her most powerful messages were sent with just a colour. 2. The power of colour. For the Queen, colour wasn't just about style, it was about visibility and symbolism. She once said, "I can never wear beige because nobody would know who I am." From lemon yellow at weddings to sky blue on state visits, her bright colours made her visible to the crowds that came to see her. But colour also carried emotion. After Princess Diana's death, Queen Elizabeth appeared in black, breaking decades of protocol to mourn publicly. When she wore green for Prince Philip's memorial, it wasn't random. It was his favourite colour, a quiet tribute to her lifelong companion. Colour told her story, but sometimes it wasn't the Queen sending messages. It was the women who followed her. 3. Princess Diana's revenge dress. The year was 1994. Prince Charles had just admitted publicly to his affair with Camilla Parker Bowles. That same night, Diana arrived at a charity event wearing a short, off-the-shoulder black silk dress that defied every royal fashion rule. It was bold. It was daring. It was her statement to the world that she wouldn't be broken. The press called it the revenge dress. But to her, it was something deeper, a declaration of freedom. From that moment, Diana's wardrobe became her weapon, and she used it with precision. 4. The diplomatic dress. Diana didn't just dress for herself, she dressed for the world. On her visit to Japan, she wore a white gown embroidered with red circles, mirroring the Japanese flag. In Saudi Arabia, she wore long sleeves and high necklines as a sign of respect. Her clothes spoke in every language, even when she couldn't. She understood something timeless. Fashion could build bridges, even where politics could not. But sometimes fashion wasn't about diplomacy, it was about protection. 5. The invisible armour. When Catherine, Princess of Wales, steps into public view, every detail of her outfit is calculated for grace and safety. Her hems are weighted to prevent gusts of wind from causing wardrobe mishaps. Her shoes are custom-made to keep her balanced on long appearances. Even her clutch bag serves a hidden purpose. It's often used to subtly avoid unwanted handshakes or awkward interactions. Royal fashion is beautiful, yes, but it's also a shield. 6. The mourning codes. In the royal wardrobe, black is sacred. Every royal must travel with a black outfit at all times, a tradition born from tragedy. When King George VI died unexpectedly in 1952, Princess Elizabeth was in Kenya. She had no mourning clothes with her and had to remain on the plane until suitable attire arrived. Since then, Every royal, without exception, travels prepared for loss. It's a tradition that still lives quietly in their suitcases today. But not all symbols are about sorrow. Some are about unity and defiance. 7. The matching statement. In moments of national unity, the royal family often sends a visual message through coordinated colour. At the late Queen's Platinum Jubilee, multiple generations took shades of gold, those representing royalty and stability. During the funeral procession of Prince Philip, royal women wore black hats with pearls, echoing the King's lifelong tradition of modest mourning jewelry. Their coordination wasn't coincidence. It was a living portrait of respect, legacy, and shared duty. But while the women of the royal family mastered elegance, one royal man once made a fashion choice that shocked even Buckingham Palace. 8. Prince Harry's bold uniform. In 2005, young Prince Harry attended a costume party dressed in a Nazi uniform. The backlash was instant and fierce. He later called it one of the biggest mistakes of his life. In the years that followed, his wardrobe transformed. From military dress uniforms to simple open-collar shirts, his evolution was deliberate, an effort to show humility, humanity, and change. When he and Meghan Markle married, he chose to wear a uniform rather than a traditional mourning suit, symbolizing his identity as a soldier, not just a prince. Even in error, royal fashion teaches a lesson. Every outfit tells a story, whether we like it or not. 9. Meghan Markle's modern code. When Meghan Markle joined the royal family, she brought with her a modern understanding of fashion as communication. Her neutral colour palette, beige, navy, and soft grey, was intentional. She once explained that she avoided bright colours out of respect for senior royals, allowing the Queen to always stand out. But her accessories often told another story, subtle nods to her heritage, her independence, and her values. During her final royal appearance, Meghan wore an emerald green dress, the colour of renewal and rebirth, her quiet message of moving forward on her own terms. And finally, the most powerful fashion message of all was worn not for beauty or diplomacy, but for faith. 10. The coronation robe. No garment in royal history carries more symbolism than the coronation robe. Queen Elizabeth's robe took over 3,500 hours to make, embroidered with flowers representing every nation of the Commonwealth. Hidden among them was a 4-leaf clover, for luck, stitched where only she could see it. It was her private blessing, her secret charm, and her silent promise to carry her people's hopes upon her shoulders. Every hem, every jewel, every carefully chosen colour. Royal fashion is more than style. It's a secret conversation between history and humanity. Behind the pearls and pageantry are whispers of grief, love, power, and purpose. And that's why, for the royals, what they wear is never just clothing. It's their legacy, stitched in silk, sealed in symbolism, and worn before the eyes of the world. So the next time you see the royal family step out onto the balcony, look closely. The real story might not be in what they say, but in what they're wearing. If you want to know more about royal families around the world, consider subscribing to this channel. Thank you.